Today I will be ranking which CS2 knives are the best or the worst, starting off with the Bowie knife. And in my opinion, the Bowie knife kind of works. I know it's big as fuck. It's a fucking sword. It's simple. It has a cool animation. If you inspect it, it looks cool. It looks clean. You can see the finish. I like the design of the sword. I already called it a sword by accident. To me, it's a sword. It's a beautiful sword. Someone who can like, you know, if you backstab somebody, boom, like that, it has an impact and it feels reasonable to one-shot somebody with the Bowie. I would probably give it a solid B tier. Next up, we're gonna talk about the classic knife. I've had the classic knife for a long time, but I sold it because I got kind of bored by it. I think I had the classic Night Stripe, and I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. I thought I'm gonna like it more, but since, you know, if you get it in like field tested, wait, I'm gonna try to show you. In field tested, you see the original design. I've had it, but it gets boring fast, and the special animation is not something too cool either. If I would get it, I would show you, but I guess I'm unlucky. The design of it itself is okay, but yeah, it's just okay. There's a special animation, so I'm gonna put it somewhere like D tier, but probably on top of D tier. Next up, we got the Falchion knife. Dude, I have a crazy story with the Falchion knife. So basically, as a little kid, we got the special animation. The special animation is crazy. I basically gambled this knife from 5 cents to I think to a blue steel, and back then it was worth like 60 bucks. And as a kid, I got scammed, and I remember I just wanted to kill myself. Genuinely. This was one of the worst days of my life, and yeah, this is my backstory with the Falchion, but you know, maybe I'm reconsidering getting one. The inspect animation, clean. Not gonna lie, you see the whole finish. If I'm gonna check out another skin, like the Gamma Doppler, special animation again, look at that. That's so clean. I understand why people fall in love with Falchions. Actually underrated. Maybe one day I will get one. The finishes on it look clean. The inspect animation, super clean. It's kind of chill, not ADHD. Also, it's not too big. Like if you play and don't inspect, it's not too big. It doesn't bother you too much. Like the Bowie knife, that's why some people wouldn't like it. Actually, the right click, look at that. Wow, I didn't know that. I've had this knife and I didn't know that it has this right click. That's crazy. So I would probably give this, I actually think this is A tier. This may be a bit high for other people because of its price tag, but hey, I'm right and you're wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna give this an A tier. Next up, flip knife. I have to say something about the flip knife. I don't understand the forced hate on this knife. Genuinely, it's one of the best knives there is. Well, not one of the best. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but it's actually a good knife. People don't like it because the blade is bigger than the handle, but in my opinion, that's what makes it special. It looks so unique because of that. I like that a lot. I actually like that the blade is bigger than the handle. Back then, I wanted to get a flip knife Crimson Web. This dream never came true. I love how the handle looks. I love how the blade looks, like the design, you know, super clean, super good knife. I think it's more affordable, right? Yeah, you can get a Tiger 2 for like something around $200. You can get a flip knife Doppler for $300. In my opinion, it's totally worth it. Also gets an A tier. Gut knife, this is where things fall down for me because I have never been a gut knife fan. Genuinely. The blade is just too big. I know it's like an honest worker's knife, but yo, if I'd be a worker, then I would definitely not pay my taxes. This one's just not for me. Definitely on the bottom of the tier list. I'm gonna rate it at probably, can I give it F tier? It's harsh, I know. I think it belongs over there. Now we are talking about the Huntsman. Also back then, one of my favorite knives ever. It's big, it has personality. Look at that, it's such a special knife to me. The blade, unique. The handle, unique as well. It's just a beauty. In my opinion, very underrated. Gets a lot of hate for no reason, just because it's big. Look, it doesn't even cover that much of your screen. Like if you compare it to the Bowie, it's not that crazy. Come on. I think this is some crazy overhating if you don't like the Bowie. Such a good knife. Totally affordable. If you want to get a good loadout, consider getting the Bowie. Consider getting the Huntsman. Did I say Bowie the whole time? Dude, I'm mixing names up here, I think. I'm putting the Huntsman above the Bowie. I like it a lot, but it's not A tier. And now we're talking about the normal Bayonet knife. I noticed that a lot of people don't like this animation, and I personally love it. It's so clean. It flips so nice around the hand. You see that? Whoa, it's like he flips it around his fingers. It's so cool. Yeah, the only downside with that is the handle. It's fucking disgusting. It's dirty. Yeah, you can get it on different finishes. Like if you want to get a Doppler, I know it's kind of sad that the handle is dirty. So this is where I can agree with people. This is definitely a downside for some people. So it kind of depends on the finish you get. Like I think the Crimson Web has its own handle, or the Night one. I'm kind of interested now. Yeah, it's a clean knife then. You shouldn't get the knife with a finish where the handle is normal. Take that in consideration, but in my opinion, still a good knife. Gets B tier. I would say it's still above the Huntsman. Yeah, super solid line. You can do almost nothing wrong with that if you use the right finish on that. Now we're talking about his competitor, the M9 Bayonet. One of the best knives there is for some people, and I totally understand why. Look at this massive beast. This is like the BBC of the Bayonet. If the Bayonet is like a white 12 centimeter penis, this one is the BBC everyone falls in love with. This one is so clean. I often debate myself which knife is better, the normal Bayonet or the M9 Bayonet, and I gotta say I like both equally. I think I cannot say which one I like more. I mean, I like the handle on the M9, but I like the simplicity of the normal Bayonet. It's hard to say. I mean, look at the pull-out animation. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I get why people love the M9. Also, finishes look good on it. There's like this little cock hole where you can put it down like that and then attack with your cock like that. Boom, boom, boom. I understand why it's people's favorite. I would put it above the Bayonet. Maybe I'll put it at A tier. But is it lower than these ones? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it definitely deserves A tier on top. Ursus knife. I gotta tell you, I am an Ursus hater. You see that? Why is it so big as well? Like, on screen, it should be smaller, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it has a cool special animation, but like, I don't like the normal animation. Can't lie, not a fan of that one. And the inspect, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a similar inspect animation in Valorant. To be honest, stimming like that is just not for me as well. Also, I hate the fucking handle. It's so disgusting. I think this one's worse than the gut knife. Now we're talking about the Navaja knife. One of the most overhated knives there is. And I can exactly tell you why. People hate on this knife just because of the handle. What people don't understand is that you need to get the right finish with it. If you just get the boring ass Doppler, it's not boring, but if you get the Doppler with it, it just doesn't work. It's not meant for this knife. You see this? It doesn't clash together. It doesn't work. You should not do this, in my opinion. What you should do is get the Navaja Tiger Tooth, for example. Something very cartel-like, you know? I think this is the cartel knife. It's actually so clean. You see that? Such an underrated knife. You get so much out of it, in my opinion. In my opinion, C tier. Such an underrated knife. You're missing out if you don't try out other combos with it. You need to get like something stained. Damascus steel, Tiger Tooth. Try this out and you will see how peak this knife is. Now, next knife, we got the Nomad knife. Guys, I have to tell you, I am a Nomad knife glazer. One of the best knives there is. The pull-out animation. Whoa, boom. You see that? I fucking cut myself. Yes! Such a beautiful knife. You see that? Oh my god, I love this knife so much. I love the simple animation. Look at the handle. It's so detailed. With like at the bottom, it has more details. It fits perfectly with how it looks. You see that? Oh my god. I love how low key this is. This is such low cortisol. Oh, this is perfect. If I'm like stimming like that. Look, look, look. Boom. I'm pulling out the knife. Low key. I'm chilling. You see that? Dude, one of the best knives there is. I love this so much. I want to get exactly this knife one day. And also, it's not too expensive. Look at that. $160 peak. This is my S tier knife. Such a beautiful knife. I love it so much. Wait, which one do we got next? The Paracord knife. Not a good knife. At first I thought I'm gonna like this Paracord knife, but once I saw it in game, it's too big for what it is. Like, see that? I don't like the handle as well. I mean, yo, special animation, look at that. That's clean. I like that. But normally just the knife, not my thing, man. Also, this inspect, it's kind of weird. You know, it kind of puts me off. What I wanted to say is this knife reminds me of a cheap techwear guy. Reminds me of the techwear outfits, and I'm just not one of them. If you're like a techwear guy, you're gonna love this 100%. But if you're a guy like me who likes simpler knives, who goes for more dark aesthetics, bit red, you know, vampire type shit, then this one's not for you. I'm gonna put this one. Dude, that's hard. Is it worse than the Navaja? I think so. I think it goes to D tier with the classic knife. Now, the butt plugs, shadow daggers. What can we say here? Is this good? Is this bad? I actually can't tell you. I like the inspect animation, actually. You know, it's clean. Do you like butt plugs? Yes? Then this is gonna be your favorite knife. Do you like butt plugs? No? You're lying. Boom. I'm gonna give this D tier as well. Not a lot to say here as well, except for that they're butt plugs. Next up, we got the skeleton. Some people's favorite knife. It's just too much for me. I don't like the hole. What really bothers me is the handle. Like, it's not finished, you know what I mean? Just not my thing as well. If I had to rate it, I think this one is better than the Navaja. Obviously, I think this one is worse than these knives. Maybe like here. It's on B tier for me. Now let's go to peak. Stiletto knife. Absolutely fell in love with this knife a few months ago. I love the inspect animation on this. It's so unique. Like, he just grabs it with its fingers, you know? I like that. The finishes on it look clean as well. The handle is, holy voice crack. The handle is special. And look at the special animation. Yo, really such a beautiful knife. So cool. I like, oh, you see that? Did you hear that? Oh, so nice. I like that so much. I love that knife. Let's check out another skin. The master steel looks good on that too. The handle is like normally wooden. Some people like that. I like that too. It's such a special knife to me. I really like this one. Could fit very well on T side. Such an underrated knife. I really like the flip. I like the design on that. I actually got a stiletto knife tattooed on me. This was before the knife came out in CS2. So yeah, my second S tier knife. Next up, we are going for the survival knife. This one is the better gut knife. The finishes look good on it. The handle is okay. It looks kind of cheap. Still, I think this one would do the job better than the gut knife. But yo, I'm not a fisherman, so I couldn't tell you. There's actually no knife like the survival knife, in my opinion, in CS2. So if you try to go for uniqueness, I think you could actually cook with this. Look at the... Whoa, I like the special inspect animation. This one is good. A very underrated knife, not gonna lie. And it's not... Whoa, did you see the special pullout? I really like this knife, actually. Not too bad. It's going... Okay, I maybe overhyped it right now. It's going on C tier. It's better than the Navaja. Come on. Is it actually better than the Bowie? No, I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it on C tier. Next is... We don't have to talk too much about this one. This one is one of the knives. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves this knife. The handle is perfect. The knife is perfect. The curvature goes up like my cock. Such a good knife. What does this guy think? Do you think this knife is good? Yes, yes. Yes? Yeah, he likes it too. Let's go. It's still unrated even though everyone knows it's peak. Everyone wants this knife. Come on. It's S tier. No doubt. Now we're coming to his competitor, the Talon knife. I think the Talon knife is worse than the Karambit. It's pretty unique. It has such a wild vibe, you know? Such a wild aesthetic. If you go for more crazy loadouts, I think the Talon would be it. This animation, I don't like this animation so much. Maybe you're a fan of it. I'm not. It's just too much for me. The handle, this beige color, elfenbein color, I don't know what you want to call it. I think this kind of ruins like the finishes and the overall look. Not my style, you know? If you're like in Nuke, you're playing and you're pulling out this knife, I don't think this really fits here. You know, I'm a Nuke enjoyer and this is not a Nuke knife. This is more like an ancient knife, you know? You play this on ancient Anubis, not my thing. But hey, still a cool knife. I would give this a B tier. Still actually a good knife, you know? Even though I just hated it right now, it's still a good knife. Now, last but not least, obviously the butterfly knife. This one currently is everyone's favorite knife. It's the most expensive one. Everyone knows which one it is. It's very unique, has so many animations. You can stim with that. You hit an offshot, look, boom, and you start stimming, you know? You start like, and then again, boom, and you're simming with it instantly. Left hand, inspect, RF, 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 and the other hand is like in their pants, jerking it because they love this knife so much. But I have to say, and this is where a lot of people will disagree with me, this one is a bit too underrated. Not too underrated, it's a bit too overrated. I mean, it's crazy. I love this knife too. It's cool, but the price tag is a bit too much, you know? Like, come on, let's stop the glazing here. It's peak, but it's not like a gazillion dollars peak. The finishes on it look great though. The handle is pretty unique. I like the color accent with the finishes. Solid knife. I would give this an S tier, but a lot of people will disagree with me. I think those knives are kind of cooler than the butterfly knife. So yeah, that was a tier list. If you agree with me, make sure to subscribe. Like, if you don't agree with me, make sure to like and subscribe still. Help me out get 1,000 subscribers this month. We only got like around 20 days. So let's make this shit happen, please. I beg you. Comment down your opinion and let me know what you think of it. Make sure to subscribe.